I'm back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Ethan Newville of Grandville Football. How's it going, bud?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. I know the season wrapped up a few weeks ago. Obviously, not the way you wanted it to end, but still a pretty good year for you guys.
Yeah. Roller coaster of a year. Started off 0-3, finished the season strong, 5-4, and got into the playoffs. We beat Rockford first round at their place. First time we did that since 2005. So it's cool to put our names in the history books like that. But yeah, roller coaster of the year did not end the way we wanted to at all. But I wouldn't have changed it for anything. A lot of memories made, a lot of bonds. So
For sure. As you know, as the quarterback of this team, I'm sure you got to ride the big wave of everything. Starting 0-3 and coming out with a big win. What was that like? And to have who knows where the season could have gone at after starting 0-3, because once you're there, you don't know where you're gonna go.
yeah, we could have easily, panicked or could have given up. We in our minds we thought we had to win out to make playoffs, and fortunately we squeaked in with a 5-4 record. But yeah, just sitting back and like addressing like our issues and fixing it. A lot of it was our practice habits. We started having more intense, like as a group, more intense practices, more focused, and it definitely helped a lot. And I think we just like flipped that switch, like us as seniors. We were like, this is our last year. Like we can't be like we got to be all in, and we knew how capable we would be if we all went all in. And yeah, I feel like for the most part we got it done at the ending stretch, but couldn't pull it out at the end. But I'm proud of our guys, just not giving up and still pushing through the season.
Yeah. Okay, so going into from that and going through the gauntlet that is the OK Red. I know you had some tough opponents early on, with Davison, then going down all the way down to going down to play a team in Ohio. Um, and then of course, going through the OK Red schedule, which is never easy. Um, to go through that after starting 0-3, you guys really picked up steam a little bit. What was that like to go on the run that you guys had?
Yeah, started off 0-3, finished 5-1 in the last 6 games. I mean, just really coming together. It was awesome. I feel like we put the teams to bed that we should have, and I think that brought our confidence up a lot, and just gave us that momentum. And once that snowball started rolling down that hill, it just got bigger and bigger. And I think we grew confidence in ourselves and our coaching staff at the team. We all just came together and made something special.
Yeah. The playoff win against Rockford, going to their place, and obviously everybody knows what Rockford's been able to do really just over the last few decades. But what was it like to go there and get a win for the first time in almost 20 years?
Yeah. Ever since you're a little kid, you're going to the Grand. At least for me, I've been going to the Grandville versus Rockford games. Biggest games of the season. I've seen some of us getting blown out, some really close, but us not getting there. And I remember my freshman year, we lost to them in the playoffs, and a couple of my friends got pulled up for the playoffs, and we were all on the field, and we all said to ourselves, "We're like, we're not going out like this." And as the years went on, sophomore year we lost to Cal, and then junior last year we lost to Rockford, and we all came together again and said like our senior year we're not going out like this. And I think we just took that mentality, that's been building up over the years, and we really just came together and we're just in that mode that game. Everything was clicking, it was going our way, and it was just awesome to finally dethrone them. They've been running the OK Red. They've had a great team every year. They're never easy. And yeah, just to have that under our belt and be able to say forever that I beat Rockford at their place, it's a great feeling. Be able to say horns down for life.
Absolutely. What has it meant to you to represent Grandville and also get to play quarterback for them?
Um, it's a blessing. I mean, I started playing Grandville football at third grade. Um, it turned me into the person I am today. And without Grandville football, I wouldn't be set up for the opportunities I have in the future and be the person I am, really. I mean, it's really shaped me as a young man. And I just can't thank Grandville football enough. It's given me everything. It's given me brotherhood, friendships, bonds that'll never be broken. And yeah, just I fell in love with the game because of Grandville football.
Best moment from your football career at Grandville?
It's got to be beating Rockford at playoffs. I
Yep.
mean, beating them in their place, first time since 2005. I mean, you can't top that. Just I remember just walking back after the win, just looking at our student section, looking at the crowd, looking at the scoreboard, us coming out with the win, just soaking it all in. It was awesome. One of those times where just didn't even feel real.
Um, what does football mean to you, Ethan?
Football is my life. Everything I do is towards football. I mean, it's blessed me in so many ways. Like I said, the brotherhood, the bonds that I've made, all my friends, from football, started as a young age. The coaches I've had, the still connect with them today. I mean, my dad is a coach. He's been coaching me since I was little. Just having that extra bond with him has been so special. And I mean, just the opportunities it's given me now. I mean, I'm playing 5 more years of football in college. It's paying for my tuition, and it's really just setting me up for life. So football has given me everything.
Yeah, football is not done for you just yet. Before the season, and the thing is, I know you got this out of the way before the season started, but Northwood is where you're heading. I know you talked about this the last time you were on here, but why Northwood?
Um, just in the summer, we have that Jenison Showcase camp that a lot of coaches come to, like the MHSA Showcase, I believe it's called.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, we clicked instantly. Their defensive backs coach, Coach Sweeney, me and him got along really well right away. I mean, they just it felt like family as soon as I walked in that room and went on campus and looked around. Like I could really picture myself being there. And I went to the Axe Ball game, them versus Saginaw Valley State, and just seeing the atmosphere and seeing how much like the guys like love to play for those coaches really just it was like yeah, I was like, yeah, I want to go here. Like I don't see myself going anywhere else. So
Mhm. So, you got the rest of the senior year, you got a wrestling season and a lacrosse season due and all that stuff. What's the goal for the rest of the senior year going to be like for you?
um wrestling wise, I made states last year, but went 0-2. So I think a big thing for this year is just taking that and exceeding more. Like goal for me is to place, get my name up on the banner. That stays there forever. Like I want to leave my name on that, and just say goodbye to. I mean, it's my last year ever wrestling ever. I've wrestled since I was in kindergarten. It's one of those. It's another one of those sports where it just shaped me to who I am, and I got one last ride at it, so got to make the most out of it. And then for lacrosse, I mean, I started playing lacrosse in like seventh grade, so haven't played it as long, but just hope to have a good year. Have fun with the guys, and get ready for college after that.
All right. Um, I, of course, one last thing. What will you miss about high school football?
Just those Friday night lights, being going just Fridays, going into school in the morning, all the teachers saying good luck to you, wearing your jersey around school, pre games with your coaches, hanging out with your buddies, getting ready for the game, just walking through the bulldog. going through the Bulldog, the band cheering our name, the student section going crazy, Bulldog Stadium packed. There's nothing like it, and playing under the lights like that is truly something special.
Yeah. All right. Well, Ethan, thank you so much for the time as always, and best of luck the rest of the year. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much. Go Dogs.